Yeah, guys, this is Asian with Cards, and this is Zaid Slater's channel. We're doing a deck profile on our friend Charles. He's a good friend of ours. He moved to Tennessee now, but we can still see him over Discord. We got
Hell yeah, thank you, Discord.
yeah, Discard.
Discard.
We got first place undefeated at a locals playing Invoked with some Neo Spice. Yeah, if you want to take it away, Charles, and show us what you played, and go over some of your matchups. We also have Dakota here too in our Discord. He's popping.
Yeah, so we'll start with the invoke stuff, like every list does. So we got 3 Alistair.
Okay, interesting.
That's not any different. 3 Meltdown.
6 Alistair.
Yeah. Actually, there's more. Terraforming and set rotation.
So we're playing 8 Alistair.
Yes. And then we are a madman, and we play 3 Invocation.
Woo!
Okay,
Why 3?
Never actually Invocation.
And then, yeah, the ulties too.
That's why the Invoke players always draw the Invocation.
Ulti.
And then we got our extenders here. So we got 3 Mech Knight Purple Blue Sky. Or purple
Oh,
Knight.
it's not a Charles deck profile without the Mech Knights.
Yeah, that's what I was
2
thinking.
blue, 1 Shifty Boy, and 1 yellow. I probably can't really notice. And then you'll probably now realize the set rotation target of Corbane for the other extender. So these are just the usual stuff. Basically, 3 Kaijus because screw Dragoon.
I feel that one.
And why do you play the insect one? Is that just for like because it's wind?
Yeah, I don't want to risk dealing with the wind barrier stuff, even though usually people, tri-brigade people do run the revolt version.
Is 27 ever hard to get over?
It usually really depends. If I manage to get the Neos, it really doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter what monsters are on the board. But otherwise, I usually have other ways I can get rid of it too, potentially. Other than that, it can be a bit difficult sometimes. And then the hand traps. Oh, wait. So I actually got one of them that's actually a surprise, technically. 3 Ash, nothing much to explain about that. It's a fire target that's stupid easy to get to.
Why do you opt to not play Feet Ash?
I've had these ones forever. 3 Imperm. This isn't bad too because worst case too, if you just didn't even need it, you can set it for Mech Knight column at least. And then also because we have a good amount of Tri-Brigade and Invoke, main decking Lancia.
Oh, jeez.
It's a light.
Yeah, and it's a light. And also, again, worst case, I could set it for the Mech Knights if I just didn't need it. and then the 2 bricks, they're technically not terrible to open because worst case, they're lights as well, and they're monster pitch for Mechaba.
Not often that you see a Neos or a Rainbow Dragon in a deck profile. Feels good.
Yeah. 2 Neos fusion. I was playing 3 for a bit, but one of the cards in here became the 3rd one, and worst case, I don't even mind opening it because it's for the rest of the turn that you can't special summon, unlike Dragoon.
It's like Fusion Destiny.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like Fusion Destiny. And then 3 Cosmic Cyclone because I just hate back row as well. And then here are the Saki cards. Feather Duster, Mind Control, and the Light Stage, obviously, for the set rotation.
And Light Stage just acts as like back row removal when you draw it too. That card just seems like decent overall.
Oh yeah, it's insane. Like, that's the other beauty about set rotation and terraforming. Like, if I opened either Alistair or Meltdown already, I can just search for Light Stage, use the effect, search out Corbane, special summon it, or well, use the effect to freeze a back row, then special Corbane.
That's a +1, baby. We take those.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've sniped like stupid, like crazy cards. Like I've sniped strikes with it. I've frozen punishments, droplets. It's insane. Main or side or extra next?
Let's go extra.
Okay. So we got we'll start with the fusions, I guess. 2 Mechava. Oh, right. I'm stupid. Literally already forgot we added this. Okay. Yeah, so 2 Mechava. Yeah, 2 Mechava. Self-explanatory, honestly. He's one of the best invokes in the game, honestly. Purgatrio, Raijin, and Organoides in terms of the invokes. Purgatrio is summoned more often than the other two, honestly. Raijin mostly just comes up because, again, he's a wind I can summon under the wind barrier statue if somebody is playing it.
And because you have the 3 wind kaiju in the main, maybe there's times it's engrave.
Yeah, sometimes. And then Neos, along with his best friend in crime, the Anaconda. These two are just insane together, honestly. Like, a lot of people just can't end up dealing with Rainbow Neos' effect to shuffle stuff away.
What does he do exactly, to be honest? I'm not 100% sure what Rainbow Neos does.
So he needs at least Elemental Hero Neos and then either regular Rainbow Dragon or Dark Rainbow Dragon. That part's irrelevant. It's at least a 2 material one, so you can summon it again with Neos Fusion. But you can either send a monster to shuffle their monsters, send a spell or trap you control to shuffle their spells and traps, or mill the top card of your graveyard to shuffle their graveyard away.
Oh, jeez.
Non-targeting too.
It's like a Zeus split for your opponent.
Yeah.
That's kind of cracked.
And the insane thing too is Neos Fusion also protects him as well from getting destroyed by battle or card effect. So he's already big enough as is, but sometimes he also just gets a protection effect too if somehow I don't kill them.
What's his stat line?
4,500, 3,000.
Jeez.
Beats over Dragoon.
Yes. Yeah. So if you have him and Mechava, either one of them boosted my Alistair because people forget that he can boost any fusion.
Oh yeah, so 5.
It's exactly 8K.
That's dangerous. I'm scared.
Oh God.
We're gonna buy out that card now.
We have to.
And then Lynx, Amaraj, Artemis. These pretty self-explanatory. Get you Alistair. Get you 1 card Mechava and Purgatrio respectively, or basically. And then also Amaraj effect to protect something from card effects, also insane too. As well. Link 2's Cross Sheep, Nightmare Phoenix, and I actually also play the Meltdown Invoker as well, actually. You probably can't even notice it, but this is actually Collector Career.
Oh, jeez. You're always flexing.
I mostly play the Meltdown Invoker because, again, I do play 3 Invocation for the most part, but also I just also play 3 because Alistair is like the easiest bait in the game. Like, if I opened him in Invocation, it's free. Especially because there have been times where people will effect Veiler the Alistair and I just immediately impermanence. That way I play around Phantasme. And then Link 3... Oh. Link 3's Selene Unicorn. These two are just also insane as well. I can sometimes also do it with the Selene play with.
Which cards are those? It's kind of blurry. There we go. That was the light.
Selene and Nightmare Unicorn for Link 3s. And then the last card are only Link 4. Big Daddy Access Code. He's our secondary boss monster. I actually I barely summon him, honestly, compared to Rainbow Neos, honestly.
He's a Link 4. Rainbow Neos is only a Link 2.
Basically, yeah, but sometimes you do have to actually run the I mostly run the Access for backer decks, or if I just have like weird board states, basically.
So if you open 4 Mech Knights, you can still kill them.
Actually, depending on what else ends up in the graveyard, like if I have an extra Alistair or what's called another one of my cards that I have in the side deck, well, Droll, if it didn't seem kind of obvious since I'm not main decking it. So I guess side deck now.
Yeah.
All right. So for more hand traps, 2 Ghost Spell, because because Ice Dragon's Prison's a card, and then also just Revolt. Those are mostly what I'm scared of. Then technically it can come up in the mirror match if they don't have Meltdown. To Book of Eclipse, because this is another way to out Dragoon. Basically because it doesn't target.
And you can shuffle their whole field back, so you're not even that worried about them getting the draws, right?
No, so what it does is that it books them face down.
Yeah, but then Neos
like,
can shuffle, right?
Yeah, he can, yeah. Yeah, basically, like, if they are still on the field, they'll on the flip in defense mode, and they'll draw one, but usually I manage to get rid of them anyway, so that part doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Z sucks though, dude. Rainbow Neos is better.
Reboot, because, again, back row decks.
That's crazy with Neos. Turn off their back row. They can set whatever they want. You're just going to blow it all out with its effect.
And then more hand traps, because, again, this deck's just able to run more hand traps. 2 Nibiru. 3 Droll. Not a whole much. And then this is where the dumb stuff is. This is for when I go first, and we just give them Heat Wave and Summon Limit.
That way when you go first, you still go second.
Basically, yeah, because Heat Wave, if to be fair, like, I doubt many people know what this does. Basically, start of main phase 1, you activate it. Neither of you can normal or special summon effect monsters till your next draw phase. But it doesn't matter, because for some reason Alistair gets his invocation search on a flip summon, so you can even set him after you use this and pass. And usually decks don't have anything for this. This is
yeah, so they don't do anything on board. Then turn comes to you, you flip him up, get the effect, and then you can still summon another one if you wanted, right?
Yes, because also, for some reason, his search effect's also not once per turn.
That's kind of crazy. Reason. What the hell?
That's so stinky.
I guess I could technically show off a combo for it, too, I guess.
Hell yeah.
If you wanted to.
I'm down for it.
Technically, it's technically Alistair access and a light extent, like any, as long as there's like any light in the grave, it can literally at that point be, you can have any extender, which is why I run Mind Control as well. But for like full demonstration for Neos, I guess we'll do specifically Meltdown, I guess, and then we'll also just have Corbane as well, I guess, is like a basic one. Alright. Let me just find it real quick. The rest of them. Alright. Yeah, so it's just the usual. Oh, right. Yeah, just search Alistair with Meltdown, and then also I don't know how many times that Meltdown's like the whole thing of you can't respond to the monster's effect has come up. Like, I understand why people want it to go to 1 or something. I just completely understand why. It's insane.
It did not need that extra line of text.
It really honestly didn't.
Especially, like, it's all fusion summons, right? Like, I can't respond to any of your fusion summons if you play that.
You can't even respond to like stuff that's on the summon of it. So like Raijin, you can't respond. You activate like Cosmic Cyclone in response to the monster's fusion summon. They can't even respond to that. So it also, that's another way that it screws over back row decks.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So then just special out your, in Corbane's case, no monsters, so we'd have to special it now. Then just normal Alistair effect, obviously. If you have another invocation in hand, again, it doesn't matter that it gets negated as long as he's still just on the field. And then just the usual link to. Oh, wow. For Verde. Oh, I'm getting too used to the what's it called? Just in terms of actually playing, and then. Just invocation for the Mechava, and this is on your 4th summon as well, so you don't even get screwed by Nibiru.
Oh, jeez. Well. Best deck.
and then Invocation Effect Engrave, get it back, obviously, and then just Anaconda, send it for cost, send the Neos Fusion for cost.
And that's the work. If you have the bricks in hand, does it still get?
Yeah. It's hand field or deck. And then you just summon the. And then you just get your Rainbow Neos, and then this is where again the whole thing of why Meltdown specifically. So like if they don't even have a ward, but they have like back row that you just, like, or if they were running battle traps, you just send the Meltdown, because after the Neos fusion, it's not like you can even summon anymore, so it doesn't matter. Or if they do have monsters, you just send the Verde.
Oh, you can send from the field too. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's what it is. You send it from the field.
Is it a quick effect
to do it? No, it is not. If it was, it would have probably been banned. Honestly,
yeah, you could even
it would literally be a more busted conductor. Honestly, I think like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, because it could end up being either one of them, and then just the usual thing of again either one of them are boosted by Alistair. That's 8K exactly.
The perfect OTK.
Yeah. You usually do want to end up, if I end up remembering to, I'll end up, when I shuffle their monsters away, I'll do the Alistair first and then shuffle away, so that way I play around a Gamma as well.
What do you mean?
But
like I see what you
again,
mean.
Like, yeah.
Use Alistair, then activate Neos. That way, if they have the Gamma, you don't have any monster effects to use once their board is empty.
Yeah, basically.
What were your matchups?
So game 1 was against Dino. I lost the die roll. He made me go first.
Because they know what you're on.
Yeah. But so I didn't open Alistair, unfortunately, but I opened Invocation, or not Invocation, Lancia. So I just went pass, and then standby Lancia to him, because also I thought he was playing, because he was also playing Grand Maju stun last time I played against him, but it worked out either way because he was playing Dino.
Did he have any pot cards in his hand after he got Lancia?
That I actually don't know, because the only thing he did was he normalled an Ovi, searched Ovi, pass, or set one pass, and then I just proceeded to kill him with I proceeded to kill him. Game 2, he made me go first again. He Lancia'd me back, actually. I didn't, to be fair, I didn't, I don't even think I had Alice. I don't know. I'm trying to remember exactly how it went. Oh, no, I had a bunch of Mech Knights in hand, and I just made, I ended up ending with, Rainbow Neos, Yellow Star, and a Anaconda, and past there, at least, his hand was like really awkward as well. Even then, because he just immediately activated Pill, banished the Lancia in hand, and a Dogoron, summoned Conductor. I know he ended also with the what is his name? The Time Thief Exceeds Redoer.
That's not good.
Yeah. And then when it went back to my turn, when he got rid of the Rainbow Neos, I just made Auganoides, because I had Meltdown on the field. He couldn't even use Conductor's effect to try to book my guys.
Get wrecked.
So then I just had I had Purple coming back as I had Purple as well, and he was just kind of really low period, so it just came down to me beating him down for that as well. Or no, that honestly may have been game 1. I can't even remember honestly exactly. Round 2 was the fish deck, actually. One of my friends that actually works at the shop as well. We both actually work there. What was it?
That's why you got such high rarity cards.
I've had the Invocation since forever. Well, what's it called? So game 1, that ended up being 2-1. I'm trying to remember exactly, because it was a bit. What was it?
The game he won, he probably put 8 million totally awesome on board.
Actually, no. It was funny enough. It was just the one toad actually, but I just couldn't manage to. I didn't open Alistair stuff for that, unfortunately, and
No kaiju.
yeah, yeah, that too, unfortunately. Game 3, he honestly, like, his hand was absolute gas if he just opened up specifically either like the beautiful tuna or the
The extend.
yeah,
Buzzsaw.
no, Buzzsaw. Like, if it was either Buzzsaw or the tuna, his hand was absolute gas because he had Lancia, or yeah, he desires, and then he ended up having Judgment Strike, Valor, Lancia, and yeah, so
He was just
Judgment
missing the
Strike-
starter.
Yeah, it was that he just didn't have a starter. He only had an extender, and then I just killed him with that, like usual. I just ended up killing him with Mech of a Rainbow Neos. Game 3 was against Adamancipator Print Kids. Game 1, he won the. No, I won the die roll. I made him go first. He showed me Appaloosa for 3 and an Abyss Dweller and a Needle Fiber on the field, which then proceeded to summon a Savage during my own turn. If I had sequenced it right, I think I would have been able to kill him because I did open with Meltdown and Light Stage. It's where it gets a bit tricky with which one you want to end up having, basically. Like, do you want to keep make it to when the invocation can't get negated, or do you want the back room freeze? Game 2, his hand, he opened with just a Doki Doki that then proceeded to get ashed, and he sets a macro past. I just killed him there. Game 3, I sided for going first, but he went first. It didn't matter, though. I didn't open up any of that stuff.
The one time you don't want to draw your side cards, you don't draw your side cards. Let's go.
What's it called? He ended up misplaying. He didn't realize that the core main can only special summon itself if you don't control any other monsters. I baited him out with a Indigo, at least, so he ended up ashing the Light Stage, but that didn't matter because I just wanted it at least for the back row freeze at that time. And then I just normal summoned Alistair, and then he actually deburied me, so I couldn't actually like fully kill him. Yeah, it actually came up. It's actually a lot of people do end up citing that against me, honestly, like a decent amount. But it didn't matter because he actually only had he also only had a set monster. Or yeah, it was just a Guardian. Quagmire Guardian. That's all. He just set that past with the back row. I just punched into it with Indigo, and then Alistair swung as well, and then I passed. But I actually drew set. Oh no, I opened up actually 2 summon limit with the Indigo and Alistair, so with him going first, but it didn't matter because again he went first and set one pass, so we just pretty much were both locking each other out at this. And then he just actually scooped for that from the summon limit actually. Round 4 actually was against Dark Magician.
What?
Like pure dark magician. The funny thing though too is me and this guy have always ended up going undefeated, but I just end up beating him because I always open up a kaiju for the Dragoon.
Poor Dark Magician guy.
Like that was game 1. Game 2, he for some his hand was actually also pretty good, but he for some reason just activated a circle past, and that's where he kind of screwed up because he gave me a zone for blue, because I didn't even actually go into the invoke stuff actually for that game. I literally just had blue, purple, and I actually normal summoned a ghost spell so I could summon the purple actually. And I opened a hard card open, Neo's Fusion. And I just after the purple, I just activated Neo's Fusion and I just killed him right there.
You're a savage.
And
If that guy ever gets undefeated, I want his list too. I want that undefeated Dark Magician list.
Pretzel.
For real, dude, that's the most clickbait title ever. Undefeated Dark Magician deck.
Yeah, it's over. Like you're getting like 10K subs.
For real, in a day. You got any last words on your deck, my man?
For one thing, also, one thing I can give advice for too, especially against my deck or just any Invoke deck in general. If you have an Imperm and you see me normal summon Alistair, just wait until your turn for a Mecha Blitz sometimes, honestly.
Oh yeah, just save it for the Mecha Money Gate.
Yeah, because especially as you see in my list, I'm only running Imperm as a trap card, so honestly, like, just don't even bother Imperming Alistair. Just wait until your turn, honestly. Just Imperm the Mecha.
And then kill him.
Say.
All right, well, thank you for the list, my man. Appreciate you.